Alright, good morning. We're going to do a Monday reset. It's about 7:30 a.m. I can't sleep, so I decided to just get up and make breakfast. I'm going to do a little bit of a veggie scramble. So I got mushrooms, tomatoes, some spinach, avocado, some egg, and then I got turkey sausage in here. Having a bit of a down day. It's actually kind of intense because it's hormones plus already background looming depression. So I'm just gonna have my day with you. So first, what I want to do, I put on my sunlight lamp. If I'm using it just as a lamp, I put it down and then I usually lower the light. So yeah. So if I'm using it for sunlight purposes, I might like leave it on high like that, where it's looming over for about half an hour or so. Because like I told you all, this apartment is very dark. There's windows, but when they reconstructed it, I don't know who was in charge of that, but they did an awful job, and nothing makes any freaking sense. The lighting doesn't make any sense. How they painted doesn't make any sense. Like, I could literally see the paneling through the white paint. In therapy, we're currently doing like some type of diary card. So I'm gonna show you the blank form. And so these are the days, the skills you use for each thing, and then there's a whole bunch of abbreviations. Off camera, I'm going to write out the ones that I'm actually using because I didn't do it last week because it was overwhelming for me to keep having to go back. Well, number one, when I remembered the week was practically over, and also having to go back and look at the abbreviations and what they mean. All the abbreviations aren't applicable, so it's like having to keep that in mind. So I'm just sharing, so I'll try to go in slow motion. You can pause and see what kind of exercise this is. Okay. I might do the blank one. That might make it easier for my brain. Yeah, so I try to make the period of time to which my mother's at work, my grandfather's out doing whatever his hobbies are in the morning. Well, I know what they are, but y'all don't need to know all that. I try to make that my quiet time because I'm trying to get out of the habit of avoiding the mornings. There's a lot of dread for me when I wake up. I'm trying to work on my life joy. So yeah, I try to use these quiet times. It's kind of unpredictable, the hours to which I get quiet time. Um, Sometimes it could be for 2, 3 hours. Ever so often, it might be half a day, or half of like a business day. Um, yeah. But the problem is with that is usually it's interrupted still with other people's stuff. So even if I'm not home, even if I am home, I'm still attending as though people are here. Um, or if I'm out, then I'm overstimulated and I come home and can't really decompress because by the time then everybody's home. Um, so I'm trying to work through that. Um, I've been applying to a lot of different types of things, a lot of paperwork, um, a lot of different types of care team professionals, um, things like that. Let me kind of continue my planner. Um, I think, oh, I never did a planner follow-up on TikTok. I will eventually. But I'm sort of trying to rework this and make it work for me, which is kind of what you have to do with every planner, especially if you're not trying to spend like crazy extra money adding in things or whatever. If you have a planner that can do that, this is not one that you can clip in things anyway. Is when I see some things on Pinterest that are like personal development things or resonate with me and I haven't like used that to-do list space, I will paste it in here for reference. Hopefully you can see that so you can read it. Let's write down my tasks for today. Usually what I do is, it depends on what the task is, but usually earlier in the week, probably Monday, when I'm clearing out papers and things. Clearing out papers and things, I will then later on write like my intentions for the week. And if I don't get to them for whatever reason, I'm not feeling well, or I space out, or I got involved in something else, then I try to get to it in the middle of the week. Oh, another thing I have here that I could share with y'all was something that comes from one of my TikTok videos. I have this thing with guilt and doing task over my own personal enjoyment. The focus, and it's like trying to fit so much things into a block of when it's quiet that's not physically possible. And I continually say, and I'm trying to fix my life to where it speaks to me, but who I am currently and my environment and the life I live don't correlate. And that's the biggest factor in why I am always on edge. And the morning dread, like I was telling you about, and the nighttime anxiety. So trying desperately to work through those is a process. And the last, I'm hoping to make that a priority in the next decade of my life. Traveling, enjoyment, experiences. So yeah, gym, spa, wine, nature, good reads, chilling with fake people. I mean, other than that, well, that's my version of hot girl summer. But other than that, would be personal development. I'm taking courses. Yeah, so let's get into what my to-do list. That is horrible handwriting. In case you was. Usually if I'm jotting something down, I'll just jot it down in a way that I can still read it. If I'm writing something for someone, then it's a whole different story. Yeah, alright, so this is the rest of the week's list. Probably can't read it, but I can. Already filled the pill organizer. Alright, so the next thing on the agenda is to clean up the area by my bed. Cause like I said, I've been oversleeping and I've been doing like the bare minimum of day-to-day survival, so I just been piling things here and not really putting them back. So yeah, so I got this area to clean, and then over here is where I usually keep my magazines and planners. So I just really need to straighten that up. Gotta clear out extra paper and boxes and things, and I'll check in when I'm done. In the meantime, I'm listening to reggae, try to liven up myself. What I also noticed since I put this here at the head of my bed is over here doesn't get as dusty as usual. So before this, I think I've been inhaling a lot of dust, which is also another reason why I need to get a new filter, because it has really probably accumulated a heck of a lot of dust already. So that's part of my next Amazon purchase. Yo, you know what they say, like, if a guy really wants to do something, let him like buy out your Sephora cart or whatever. Forget Sephora, forget Target. You will have to be Jeff Bezos himself, or whomever took it over, to buy out my Amazon cart. The dust that was here, too bad this can't stay empty like this, because that's just not my lifestyle. I like to have magazines and journals. I have a magazine problem, but I think I told y'all that before. I love magazines. It's a lot more curated now, because I mean, of course, with the vid and all of that, wasn't going nowhere, buying nothing really. But like the only subscriptions I have right now are the free ones that I get through Fetch Rewards. Hold on. Okay, I had to bend over to get them. So there's InStyle. Then let me see. I could cover this. Then there's Women's Health. And there's also Elle. And there's also Eating Well. I don't think I've gotten all of these. That's the thing with like every month. But those are the ones that I get for free. And then Bella Grace I pick up at Barnes and Nobles anytime I have like extra treat me money, which is not very often because skincare products in and of itself cost a lot. So that's been kind of like a treat, even though it's what you need to take care of yourself. You need to bathe, shower, smell good. But that's felt like a luxury, really. But yeah, that magazine's like $20, so that's more of a treat thing. Oh, I had before I sweeped over there, I dusted off all the magazines and stuff, and then I have like a pile here of papers I need to go through to see if they're still applicable to me or anything I want to keep. I put out a new room spray because I finished one. I forgot how someone told me to pronounce this. Hearth. Yeah, I think it's Hearth and Hand. The salt. I like the scent, but I think that I prefer the essential oil mist from Bath and Body Works simply because I don't have to worry about it making contact with my skin or my sheets. For this, they made sure to tell you, like, avoid contact with eyes, skin, and clothing. And that really scares me a little bit. So I don't know if I should have it in the room. Maybe I should put it, like, for when I want to mist the living room. but I like the scent it gives off in here, so it's a real, it says salt, but it has like a real fresh linen smell. So if you like the linen smells like I do, then you'll like this scent. It also comes in a candle. Oh, I kept this because I need to get it again. This yogurt tastes really good. I know Fresh Direct sells it, and it might also be in Whole Foods. So it's, I don't even want to say it because I don't know French. So creamy whole milk yogurt, and this flavor was mango passion fruit. It was really, really good. Also, so you know it's expensive. It's probably like 2 something, 3 something for one. Oh, I do need to keep this. The sticky part left though. This is some makeup things that I would like to replenish, and as you see, there's dust on it. But that is a keeper. And then, as you know, when I finally do get rid of some magazines, I take out whatever I actually wanted to keep rather than keeping the whole thing. So this is for, I guess, angel biscuits, because I don't think I wanted to make a buttermilk cranberry swirl pie. And I don't know what magazine this is from. Probably Eating Well. So I will keep that. Like I said, I need like some categorizing binders, but it's like if I go full on scrapbooking journal mode, right, where am I putting this stuff? That's why, like, I feel like so many things for me is scattered, because I don't feel like I have a home base. And I know you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Aren't you sitting in a place? This is not my place. Like, honestly, I feel like a guest. I'm a guest who has overstayed her freaking welcome. That's what I feel like. Then my journal. This thing has worn out, and I haven't even fully used it, that I feel like getting rid of it because it looks so ugly. Most of this is empty, but look how beat up it is. I mean, it is old, but I haven't been consistently using it for it to look this ugly. What was I'm not gonna go through what is in the last year planner and all those papers. I'll leave that in last year. And then I have a couple of things for when fall comes back around to get. So yeah, I've cleaned up that little section. Let's check the to-do list here. We're in June. I need my pencil. Gotta move that carefully. I wrote a giant to-do list. Where did I put it? Tidy nights. Oh, I can't completely check that off. There's still papers on the actual nightstand. Okay. I did refill the meds organizer. I filled the diary card. I edited the rest of the get ready with me. Yeah, making progress. Okay, so the part I showed you where my lamp is, I need to do that, but that should be quick. The majority of stuff was behind there, so I'm good on that. Okay, so these are the essentials where I'm gonna put the books and paper, other papers, I don't know. This is the book I'm supposed to be reading. Supposed to, by my own desires. But yeah, I'm not doing too good with like completing things, like I said. I think I am gonna do again, because on TikTok I did a June goals thing, so it was good to look back on, even though I didn't complete everything, but it was good to have some. I'm working on being okay with having goals. Um, and then like I'm gonna try to ease into trusting myself to do them and complete them. But yeah, reading. I already am taking like a class, so I read for that. Um, so yeah, I'm only on page 10. And it's not so much like I can't read or whatever, it's usually that my mind is going in so many different directions that me sitting down and reading doesn't really work. Yeah. I think I developed a bad habit of extreme multitasking to the point where I feel scatterbrained. So I like be listening to music, cleaning, editing, paying something, all in like a span of time. So I'm like going from one to the other, back one to the other. And like when it's actually time to chill or like focus on a main task, I feel like I don't know how to do that anymore. I need to I'd like to progress into like slow living. I feel like that's easier though when you're responsible for just yourself. Um but yeah, the go is driving me crazy. Mad thing. Like I can't manage. I have that there for my mother for some appointment of hers, but I don't know where I put the appointment paper. I'm going to need my family to take over their own shit before I lose my mind. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I don't feel like I'm keeping track of things the way I used to. Especially as my own needs increase. Which a lot of them could have been increasing since I minimized them to take care of other people. But yeah, as my care team expands, as I want to do other things, as I'm trying to learn new things, as I'm, you know, evolving, things like that. I don't. And then I think I have organized this section. Anyway, it's not meant to be perfect. It's meant to be more clear, to ease my mind, and where I can actually see things to use them. That was the whole objective. It's not meant to be like YouTube pretty, because I don't live a YouTube life. I was saying it's 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna have my Atkins shake, because I'm not really hungry, but I'm trying to get in the habit of eating. And I know people look at me and assume shit. Even family does. Assume whatever the heck you want. But a lot of times I don't. My eating is like disordered. Like sometimes I eat based on emotion, or I don't eat based on emotion, or like I get so anxious that I try to focus on doing things over taking care of myself. So there's that. So the second meal of the day is going to be the vanilla Atkins shake. I don't think I've had the vanilla one, so let's try it. Might have. It's regular. The Premier one has more protein in it. But sometimes, like, if you just want to fit it in without, like, I don't know how to explain myself right now. Whatever. Like, if you want something lighter, I would say. Like, it's more watery, where I feel like the Premier one could really be like a meal replacement. But yeah, it tastes fine. Honestly, to me, it tastes like something you would call original rather than vanilla. But it's not bad. This would be good to add as a base for a coconut chia pudding. So I think next time I'm gonna use it for that. The way I'm tasting it with some coconut, that would work really well. I don't know what I have next on my agenda. Oh, I know. I need to complete some applications. But yeah, I think I've gotten a good deal done so far. It's only 12. And after I put in the paperwork, I'm gonna take a bath. Let's go in the living room. Unfortunately, it's pretty dark today because it's raining. I need to get out another body wash, a fun body wash, because I still have a plain one. I usually have a plain one and a scented one out. Ceramide. Maybe this one. Turmeric golden milk. Let me see what's in my stash. I think I might use the stress relief. I got a ton of body washes. Baby, let me tell you, I am not out of body wash. Oh, maybe I should finally use this. The Saltwater Breeze. To me, it's more of a summer scent. Actually, I wish I had gotten more of the shower gel. The shower gel smells much more calm than like the fine fragrance mist. Or even the perfume. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for now. This could be any time, really. It's a really fresh scent. This smells like even better than the fine fragrance mist. And I have everything in that collection, so I like it. I made the mistake of was returning the mini body spray and not just exchanging it. Because what I was confused of is when I went to return some mini travel sprays, I couldn't find the newer travel sprays because it looks like they changed the bottles. So I didn't know like they were different bottles. I thought maybe there was just not any there that I was seeing. So I didn't even really get any money back, really. Because since it was out of season, it came up like a clearance item. So maybe $1 something, $2. But yeah, when you're exchanging something, especially if you're like, say you look at your stuff and you're like, yeah, I ain't gonna use this, and it's something you didn't really use and it's out of season, you're better off just trying to exchange it than return it, because you really ain't getting no money back. Especially as people continue to try to con systems and shit. Like, the rules are out of control. I still haven't emptied out my bin enough to put the newer stuff in there, but whatever. We're on to a new wash, at least. So this is the fun wash. And can't be here with y'all to do my paperwork stuff because that's like private information. So later. Okay, I'm still looking for the paperwork to put in documentation of stuff. Remind me not to have any more cold brew, because anxiety plus cold brew plus Adderall is no. Yeah, I can't really think straight, and I'm getting a headache. Yeah, so usually for coffee I get decaf. So having cold brew is like a shock to my system. Luckily, I didn't drink all of it yesterday. I divided it in half, so I had the brown sugar foam cold brew from Dunkin'. It tastes good, but yeah, I think I should stay away from cold brews. So yeah, I've taken my headphones out. I'm gonna just listen to the music out loud from my phone because I'm feeling like the music is actually inside of my head in a weird way. Um, yeah, so I'm like becoming super focused on hearing the different parts of the sound rather than focusing on what I should be looking for. It's just really weird. Yeah, maybe I should take a shower break. Yeah, hopefully that'll relax me. I'm not. That's why me now. There's no time. Okay, so I uploaded the documents I could find. I think the journal activity I want to do right now is write down some qualities I've seen in dudes that I actually like. That thought is awful. But yeah, I'm skipping a couple of pages. So yeah, I'm gonna hold that as something to keep to my chest. So that's an off-camera activity. But yeah, just things I've observed that I like, that even if it didn't work out or was not real, well, not real as in it didn't, well, how am I describing this? I don't know. Even if the situation didn't work out or they weren't who I thought they were, things and attributes that I actually like and admire. So I'm gonna run through my head people I've simply talked to recently, as well as people who were actually partners of mine. And I don't think I've ever made such a comprehensive list. So I want to have that on paper. What were the positive attributes? Because I know why I'll never go back to certain people. But what are the attributes that attracted me to them? And what is it that I want more of? If we're talking about focusing on things, then you should want to see that. And then on the other side of the paper or the next paper, I want to write things I've never experienced in a relationship that I crave. I feel like, these are things I should know about myself, things I should bring to the forefront of my mind. Because we could talk about hurt and pain and experiences all day long, but what are the green flags? What are things you're actually looking for, so that if a dude comes along and he's talking his shit, is this things you even care about? Because sometimes you get wrapped up in somebody because they talk a good game, or you got attached, or they find out that I'm But you know, is it life partner type of thing, you know? So that's my activity, and then I may or may not do my online course, or I may go to sleep. I don't know. I make no promises. I rinsed my hair just a little bit and put in the ACV rinse. Oh, either before, while, or after I'm doing that, I need to take all these clips off my phone because it looked like my phone memory is about to be full. So yeah, let me get to that. Okay, so it's almost 5 o'clock, and just realized that I did not eat again. So I'm just gonna have the multi-grain crackers and some cheese, cheddar. You know, gold looks really nice on me. It feels feminine. Anyway, I'm gonna do this course now. I'm gonna get another bottle of water. I still don't know what I'm gonna eat.